What's up, guys? Tuned in to another show of Full Value. We're going live today. We're seeing how this goes. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty new. You know, trying to get myself tuned into this chat box right here. You know what I'm saying? Tuned into this chat box right here. So we're going down, and you know, we came off a good day yesterday, and I tell you this. You guys are lacking if you're not watching. There's a couple games. There's a big slate today, and we gonna see how this goes. So we got some MLB, we got some WNBA, we got some CFL. WNBA screwed us yesterday. Them Vegas fucking suckers. Those guys suck. We have we went pretty good in MLB yesterday. The over in the Dodgers game, that shit went out of hand. That was a disaster. But other than that, did had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. CFL killed that. Winnipeg, easy money. You guys had that, easy money. And let's just jump right into this shit. If you guys have any picks, anything going on, just type in the chat. I'll be happy to talk about that shit. Any games you guys like at first. Now we're gonna start with Kansas City, Toronto. We got Duffy on the mound against fucking Foley. He alright. He alright. But I tell you this. Toronto, they're not playing well. These are the type of teams that it's like you have to catch them on a good day. It's like, are they gonna make history? Is someone playing for an extra contract? Is someone playing for something like that, you know? And for the Blue Jays, they came off a sweep in New York. They go home to face this Royals team that's pretty trash. But Royals, they're not good out on the road. But you know who's good though? Duffy. We had Royals actually against the Indians, and it wasn't. They fought, but they couldn't finish. And now Blue Jays, they were off since Wednesday. What's the spread? Let's check these numbers right here. Yeah, give me a second. Check these numbers right here. So Blue Jays minus 130. Shit, that's a lot of juice for a pitcher that's 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. We have Duffy. He's 50%, 4.48 ERA. And honestly, I like his stuff. This game has to go over 8.5. Do I see these guys going? Toronto is one of the worst hitting teams, and KC is not any better. The away record is 12-28. Toronto is 13-25 at home. Both of them are on a losing streak. Who's on the worst losing streak? Toronto. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when I was telling you about the pitchers, how they're doing starting pitchers. These guys just come in, out, then you don't know how long they last for. You know what I mean? What I do know though is that with this situation, the last time these guys beat these guys was in 2015, Kansas City. Now I'm looking for any chance I could get to bet against Toronto. KC on the money line, KC against the points, anything like that. I like. But the thing that worries me is that is Duffy gonna show up? You know, is he gonna show up? He's a better pitcher than to Toronto's opener. He's from the Triple A, the minors. He's getting his feet wet. He second major league start. Foley, I don't believe in him. I like Kansas City on the plus money, and that would be the first player today. We have Kansas City money line. Next game we'll go to, we have the Indians and the Orioles. Clevenger versus Means. The Means, he's 6-4 with a 2.67 ERA, and Clevenger he's 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA. Cleveland obviously is for the month. They're 16-4, so they're doing pretty good this month. And just know, 16-4, like you can't. That's the type of thing you can't fade. That's the type of team you can't fade right now. And Baltimore is the worst hitting team in the league. Well, under Toronto. Okay. Now with the juice, on Mises they're playing 140 to 125, and in real life is minus 220, 225. I don't like Cleveland at that much of a favorite. Clevenger, I don't find is that nice, and he's coming off an injury. If you guys know me, you guys know injuries. I hate backing people on injuries, okay, or coming off of injuries. And Clevenger fits that. He had a sprained ankle on the 17th. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. He's coming back, and he feels that he's ready to play. I understand he's playing the Orioles, but the injuries and all that, I'm not really down with that. Memes though, he's a different pitcher. He played more innings. He has a less ERA. He has a stronger whip, and his record is 6-4. He has more games. You've seen more stuff. You know what you're gonna get from him. You know what I mean? The last game he won was against Toronto, and the last two games he started, he had a non-decision. So that's the only reason why he's 6-4. He didn't get a loss. He didn't get a decision. Do I like a side right now? No, I don't like a side. Am I gonna pick a side? No. The juice with the amount of situations, all the pros and cons that's going on, I can't pick a side. So in that game, no play. Next game we got Texas against Rays. Now Rays made history yesterday, and they went to 18 inning outing against the Twins, and five people in that game on both sides of the team went 0 for 7. Okay, so imagine they went to the plate 7 times, and five people on each team, so 10 men altogether. Okay, went 0 for 7. The last time that was done was in 1901. Okay, and what's so funny about that? It was when the Dodgers, no, the Yankees and what was it? Toronto played in 1901 or some shit like that. But it's been so long that don't happen. And that I tell you, it's a nice sight to see. History was made. Tampa Bay, that was an early game too. So if you had Tampa Bay on the money line or the -1, you ate food, but it was a nerve-wracking situation. Now we have them against Rangers. Their bullpen is tired, so just know bullpens are going to be an issue here. Okay, they almost played 2 games. Okay, now they're playing some dude on the mound, some guy named McKay. Who the hell is McKay? I don't know who McKay is. Okay, and like I said, I told you these guys out here are bringing these AAA guys and minor league pitchers and just giving them a shot and just giving them the reins because it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. And that's what makes the capping extra hard because you don't know how long they're going to last. They might last 1 inning or 2 innings, and then they give it on to the regular starter. And the person who started, like the opener, who they call it the opener, already gave up 2 3 runs, and now the team you backed is playing catch up. You know what I mean? And you never want to play catch up, especially when you have a dog or whatever the case may be. And in this case, Tampa Bay's favorite, obviously. Tampa Bay, they're home, but you know they they had to play for a very long time. Now let's talk about Samson. He's on the other side. He's 6-4 with a 4.14 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. Okay, and honestly, honestly, I like Texas here, but the reason I can't pick against the Rays with the opener. I never seen his stuff in AAA. He yielded a lot of runs, almost 7. But yesterday we had a situation like that with the Giants. If you guys remember, the Giants played Arizona, and Arizona threw the lefty at them. Giants don't hit lefties good at all, but that guy was it was his first time in the major leagues, and he was landing up a lot of hits. Yesterday, he didn't let up no hits. I picked the over in that. That was one of our losers. That shit didn't go over at all. That man silenced these guys. So in this situation now, it's similar but different teams. Rays is hot. We have Texas team that's doing pretty good, you know, and with Samson on the mound, like there's not a solid pick on that. You would have to watch to see what this guy's gonna do. You know, if he doesn't do nothing good, it's not gonna work out. You know. Now Lynn starts, it's a different story. You know, but I don't have a play in that game though. We're gonna move on. We got next game. We got Washington and Norris. That's that's the pitcher for the Tigers. He's 2-6. So whoever's related to Norris, go talk to him. That guy's joking around. Sanchez, we all know who Sanchez is. If you guys know anything about baseball, we all know who Sanchez is. We all know where he came from, right? That guy. There's a reason why he's not with us no more, and he's a 3-6 two against a 2-6 pitcher. Both these guys are respectively giving up around 5 runs, respectively. Their whipping is good. Both these guys they favor the fastball, and these two teams love hitting the fastball, especially Washington. Yeah, their record is 50%, 40-40. Detroit is 26-50, but don't get fooled. Okay, don't get fooled. Washington is 19-21 on the road. Detroit is 11-27 at home, and I'm telling you guys this right now: Washington is going to win this game. By how much? That's the question. Make and the question is, how fast is it going to happen? You know, Washington's at 50%. I hear you, Mystic. Both teams are not good, but it's not about being not good. It's about the angle. You understand? Every day gives you a different opportunity. That's why you don't bet every game every day. You find the value, then you bet on it. You know what I mean? If the game has no value, you don't force the bet. In this game, there's value. You understand what I'm saying? I see the value in the over. You feel me? If you don't want to pick a side, the juice for these situations, yeah, the juice is there. It scares you, obviously, but there's situations now. They're 40-40. their whole team, the whole bullpen, everybody knows we got to go over 50% and try to make a playoff run. Washington is not playing up to their up to their standards. Who, what better team to get serious on than a Detroit Tigers? You know what I mean? Like Detroit Tigers is trash, you know? And yeah, both teams are trash, but who's better? What up, Sam? What up, Sam? You know? So, and when you look at it like that, I lean to the over 10.5, that it should be at 12.5. The way Norris gives up runs, Norris might give up 10 runs by himself, you know? So in this game, I like the over, but my stronger lean, I find you get more money, more juice, and the value is on Washington -1. Because if Norris gives up 10 runs by himself, that's a guaranteed -1. We win by 2. You feel me? So that play, I like Washington -1, and I'm gonna give that Washington -1. Next game, by the way, you guys, you tune in, please hit that like button, you know, and any games you guys have in mind, just hit me up in the chat and we'll discuss it. You know, any questions you guys got, I'll hit you up. You know, and like I'm here, I'm reading chat, doing this at the same time, so give me a little. I'm trying to figure out a little two thing. I'm gonna be writing to you guys too. So be patient with me. Be patient with me. We got one of the games I like though. We got Chicago Cubs against the Reds. I know you guys out here like Reds, Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is trash. That's a trash guy. Okay. Hamels. Hamels is Hamels. And just so you guys know, okay? The Cubs is starting a 9-game road trip. Okay? And they're about to see what they're made of. 44-37 against a 36 and 42 team. You gotta come hard, right? You gotta come hard. All-Star break is about to start. Playoffs is coming soon. You gotta go hard. Hamels, you gotta show him stuff. Sonny Gray, it's either Sonny Gray starts playing serious or he's gonna get beat by all them openers, what they call them openers from the AL, them openers from the so you gotta look at it like that. Hamels, he's a lefty. Cincinnati, they're not good at hitting, and especially not good at hitting lefties. Okay. Now, we also have Gray. Every time he started. So okay, not every time, but the last 3 times he started, he gave up 3 to 4 home runs. Okay, this is not a good recipe for the Cubs team. But mind you guys, Cubs is 44-37, but they're only rocking a 15-21 away winning streak. Okay, so check this out. They're a good team at home, but they're awful on the road. Okay, the Reds are a trash team, but they're better at home than on the road. So it's like, is this a trap game? Hamels on the mound, one of the Cubs aces against one of the Cincinnati's trashes pitchers. Where does it go? I've been picking the Cubs. The Cubs been treating me pretty good, and I'm not gonna shy away here, because in order to win a championship or a World Series, I should say, a world champion, you got to win games on the road, at least one. Okay, and against these type of teams with these type of pitchers, you got to take advantage of the opportunity. And in these opportunities, I see value. You know, this is a type of thing where the bookies are undervaluing the Cubs by the way Cincinnati been playing and the way Cincinnati plays at home. And I'm not even gonna go crazy with this. The money is just right, so you could pick Cubs on the money line. It's basically like a pick 'em, you know. And I pick 'em, I shall. And the Cubs, I got Cubs on the money line, you know. And that's why you can't get shied away from that. Just because the road record doesn't mean nothing. That's just an indication on where your capping should go. But like I said, opportunities and situations play a very big part, you know? And that's why the Cubs right there is that good money with everything going on, and you can't miss this opportunity. I watch you guys. You're gonna see this game tomorrow. Cubs is gonna be favorite, and you're not gonna be able to bet it. You know, and when I mean favorite, on some shit where you're gonna have to bet the -1. You know, you gotta take the money line. I'm telling you guys, I got the money line. I got Hamels to get his 7th win today. Tomorrow, I don't know about tomorrow. Today though, I got the Cubs. You got what's the next game up? The Braves and the Mets. The Grom against fucking Saruka, and the Braves is the best baseball team in the league right now in June. And I'm letting you guys know they're fucking hot. They hot like fire, 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 fire. Okay. Yeah, they lost yesterday against who are we picking? The Cubs. You know, they lost. They lost against the Cubs yesterday. You know, the, I see you, Sam. I like the Grom too. I like the Grom too. But the Grom, this guy gives up too much hits on when I don't know if you guys know this. When the Grom puts these guys on the base, he gets nervous. With one man on base, two man on base, the Grom doesn't know how to pitch no more. It's not the Grom no more, you know. So that is what scares me. The last time he was up, let's check his game log. He faced what, the Cubs. He got a non-decision. The last 3 games he had a non-decision, which he's lucky because he would have lost all 3 games. You know, this game I don't think he's gonna be so lucky. Atlanta, Atlanta. We have their ace on the mound. Come on, Saruka. He's 8-1. How could you fade this guy against a 4-6 pitcher, the hottest team in the league? If you're not picking Atlanta, I'm telling you guys right now, stay away from the game. If you do not pick Atlanta, stay away from the game. You're picking Mets. You put money on both. Put money on both. You know, put money on the Mets. Put money on Atlanta. But Atlanta's dogs with 8. Come on, with Saruka on the mound, I'll take my loss with them being underdogs. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So you guys already know the play. We have to go with Atlanta, the hottest team in baseball right now. You have to go with Atlanta. And yeah, exactly. Like I said, stay away. If you like Mets, stay away from it. Or put a little change that you know that you're willing to lose, and that's not your max bet. You know, you just keep it like that. But Atlanta at a dog price, there's value, even if they lose. Don't put Atlanta at a dog price. Come on, that's ridiculous. With all what they're because they lost yesterday, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. You know. So I got Atlanta on that money line, man. That's for sure. And one thing you guys don't do, I'll give you guys a little advice. Never turn a dog into a favorite. So don't change a dog to a -1. If it's a dog already, just take the dog money and be happy with it. Never change a dog to a favorite. That's the worst thing you'll be able to do in this capping shit. And that's how you lose your damn money. You know what I mean? Next game we got is Phillies and the Mariners, and we got Velasquez and Hernandez. Velasquez, he's 2-4 with a 4.44 or whoa, 4.40 ERA. Against Hernandez, he's 0-2 with a 4.34 ERA. Now, if you guys remember, the Mariners seen Philly the other day and swept them. We ate off that. Mariners had these guys number. Then that was involved in their 7-game losing streak. Then we got caught on the Mets. We had them the first game when they were playing the Mets, and they whopped them 13-7. Okay, then they got whopped again, 7-5, then 6-3. So this is like referring back to the Mets game. The Mets allowed Philly to get 13 runs, 7 runs, and 6 runs. They don't want to see Atlanta. Just to let you, like, they don't want to see Atlanta. Okay. But now, Philly, since they got that bamboo plant, yeah, they've been hitting. I don't know if you guys know the bamboo plant that they brought in on the first game against the Mets. The whole team got one. They came true. They end up winning, and they've been winning ever since. And I'm gonna ride that winning streak. This is a revenge spot, and call me revenge game Kobe. I tell you guys this revenge spot. Philly sweeps this series. I don't see Philly losing this series. They know in back of their mind, Miami ain't shit, and there's no way they become victims. Look, again, like I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, and this is one of my max plays right here. Philly to beat Miami. Like there's no way Philly loses this. I got them all weekend. So Philly, I got Philly -1. Yeah, revenge spot. Yes, Diana. Revenge spot for the Phillies right here. I don't see no way they're losing. Toronto, I hit that game up earlier, and I like the Royals actually. I like the Royals actually in this one. Foley, I don't like those minor league call up AAA guys that come in and they think because they've been pitching against a whole novice team that the people that's trying to go to the major league and shutting them down that they could just come into major leagues and shut down major league players. Like I don't like that shit. And not only that, you don't know how long they're gonna last. So let's say these openers, right? That's what they're calling them nowadays. The openers come in for the one game or 1 inning or 2 innings, right? And give up a couple runs. Now what? The starter has more pressure than starting the game in the first place, you know? And the Blue Jays is one of the worst hitting teams in the league. Okay. So like in all that being said, Duffy, he's trying to get above 50%. I like his situation here. And who better to go and get that win against, you know? So I got the Royals in that one, Mister. I kind of there's no Jays for me. So we got so Philly. That's one of my max bets. The Twins and the White Sox. We got Bureaus versus Death Wheeler. Death Wheeler. That's another opener. You have no stuff on the man. Okay. Now these guys' record, the White Sox is pretty good at home. They're 20-17. The Twins, they're 26-14. The White Sox, they're 37-41, right? And 20 of those wins are at home. And they have 37 wins. Okay. This is the type of game. The Twins haven't been playing the way they've been playing at the earlier games, like at the beginning of the season and all that. And I honestly don't like a play in this game. I don't like the Twins because I could see the Twins losing this game, but the White Sox, with this pitcher, I don't know what to expect from him. In saying all that, if I would have to pick for upset, you gave me a free play, I would pick the White Sox. The Twins hasn't shown me anything that showed me that they are dominant. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you Sam. A lot of people were victims on the Padres. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You made me lose my train of thought for a second. A lot of people didn't like that pick, but that shit was easy money. That shit was easy money. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. You you gotta watch first and then you'll believe me, I'm not giving you guys losers here. Well, I'm trying not to, but back to the game. The Twins, they're first in the AL, and the White Sox, I feel the White Sox come with the upset. And honestly, in saying all that, with the upset and all that, I like this game to go under. The reason why I like this game to go under is because I like the way Burrows is playing. And mind you, this is the same team that went 18 innings yesterday with the Rays. Okay? And the Rays and the Twins, okay, went made history yesterday with the strikeouts and all that shit. So just know the bullpen's gonna be tired. The bats already went. Five people in each lineup went 0 for 7. That shit hasn't been done since 1901. Okay? These guys must be exhausted. Okay? They went from home to go to Chicago. This is a game you stay off of. I'll stay off of this game. So I have no play in that. If you give me a free play, I lean White Sox. Next game, please, guys, hit that like button. You know, if you didn't subscribe, subscribe. And if you guys have any games you guys want to talk about, I'll be glad to hit you up. And if I already passed the game, I'll go back and talk about it too. No worries about that. The next game we got the Mariners and the Astros. So we got Wade Miley and we got Cressati on the mound. And this guy, he played 2 innings, so this is the first time he's starting. This is the first time he's starting, right? And this guy, he was a bullpen. He was a bullpen guy. And Wade Miley, okay, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And yes, Astros been killing it. But Astros got killed yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The Pirates ate their food, gave them and gave them a beat and just they had no runs. And I think this is where they bounce back. But the Mariners been on a run. Okay. They got snapped back to reality last night against Milwaukee, but it was a low scoring game. Okay. Instead of picking a side though, because I don't know what they're gonna do, right? Because like it's easy to say Astros is gonna win here after the throbbing they got yesterday, 10-0. That's a blowout. Like that's a real blowout. But Seattle been playing good, right? Yes, they're not their record is not good, but Seattle been playing good, and they're 20 and 23 away. They're not they're not that bad on the road. You understand what I'm saying? But the play do I like here instead of taking a side? Because mind you, the Mariners is giving this guy an opportunity to start. He's going to show him stuff. The Mariners pitching staff is not that good, so they're looking to see who's going to take them or who's going to stay on the team. You know what I'm saying? And I like the under in this game. I like this game not to go the distance, like 10.5. That's ridiculous. Mariners don't even score like that, you know. And if Houston, if it is a Houston bounce back game, they hold Seattle down. If Seattle wins this game, these guys' bats become impotent again, and they're gonna need Viagra, and it's not gonna hit. And the 10, I think that's too high for a game that's this standard. This is not. This is not. It's Mariners is not a hitting team. You know what I mean? So the under I like in this game. I don't like a side in this game. I like the under in that game in the Mariners game. Next game we got the Pirates and Milwaukee. We got Archer versus Shannon. This guy, he's 3-8 with a 5.88 ERA, 1.58 WHIP. He also likes to do what's call it, little slow balls, you know. And Chris Archer, he's not bad. He's not bad. The last game he came out with a win, and he's pretty good. You know, he's pretty good. Both these guys though are vulnerable. Both these guys give up hits. Both of these guys, okay, are the type of pitchers you would want, okay, to start the game for the first two innings and not end the game because they're gonna blow your lead. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give them the chance to make my lead than keep my lead, if you know what I mean. Okay. With this I find with the juice and all that. I like the over in this game. I like to see both pitchers to get hit, especially with what I seen Pirates do. Is it what's the word I'm looking for? Was it real? Like Pirates went out 10 runs. Is it real? Are they really? Let's say if they do half of that, they do 5 runs, right? The over under in this game is literally 10, right? So it gets to 10. They do 5, Milwaukee gets 5. Both pitchers on average give up 6 runs each. 6 and 6, that's 12. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a mathematician, but if I do the math, that's an over. You know what I mean? And I like the over in this one. It has to be the over. There's no need to pick a side, you know? So I got the over in this game. Next game, we got the Dodgers and the Rockies. And this game, we're in Coors Field. Ryu, he's on the mound, 9-1. This guy with a 1.27 ERA. He's one of the best pitchers he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Okay. Against Senestella, he's 6-5. And this right here is going to be a game because we have the best pitcher in baseball. He leads all major league starters with 1.27 ERA. Okay? The man has allowed more than 2 runs just once. He allowed 2 runs once. We're almost in July, guys. This guy is nasty. Do you now, what's gonna happen here? Do you see the over under? The over under in this game, okay, for this man, okay, is at 12.5. It's at 12.5, guys. It's at 12.5. It's at 12.5. It's at 12.5. Okay. And I'm letting you guys know. I'm letting you guys know. The best pitcher in baseball. He only allowed 2 runs once. So more than two, like 2 runs once. The over-under's at 12.5. This is a trap. This is a trap. I know you guys are like, might as well pick the under. This is a fucking trap. Okay? I'm dying. I'm dying because I can't believe these bookies are crazy like this. The that shit is high as hell. Yeah, it's fucking high as hell. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that shit go over. That's why I'm dying right now. I wouldn't be surprised. But fuck that shit. Fuck that. It's Dodgers -1 or nothing. It is what it is. It's Dodgers -1 or nothing. If I'm not touching the total, straight up, it's Dodgers -1 or nothing. Okay, the Dodgers, okay, covered the -1 yesterday, and the Dodgers is going to cover that -1 today. I don't give a fuck what the total is. Under, over, that is none of my business. Okay, I'm not getting caught, and you guys do not get caught. Okay, this is a trap. Pick the Dodgers. It is what it is. And just ride to the bank with the Dodgers. You have the best pitcher in baseball on your side. Okay, can't go wrong with that. I got the Dodgers -1. You guys should too. Okay. The 12.5, these guys are fucking insane. Insane, yo. Insane. 12.5. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit goes over. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit goes over. No, my max bet is Philly. That's my max bet. Philadelphia. That's my max bet. Dodgers is second max bet. But my first max bet is Philly. Okay. Next game, we got Angels and Athletics. We got Fries versus Ramirez. Ramirez, he's 3-0. And I tell you, Fry, he's 7-3. He got me a couple times. He's pretty good, but he got me a couple times. He got me a couple times, and I was pretty sour about that. But I'm not gonna back him or bet against him against hatred. I put in my work. I put in the capping, and I make my decisions on that. You can't put your feelings in this shit. You lose a lot of money. Trust me. Trust me. So when I take all that into consideration, with the way the Angels been playing at home, and I told you guys about the Angels yesterday. If you guys had the Angels yesterday, you guys know what I'm talking about. The Angels were down, and then they came back and just gave these guys licks, and I think the licks just keeps going. Okay, and the Angels, I like the Angels at home. Okay, not only do I like the Angels at home, I like the way the Angels are hitting. I like the way the Angels are just playing baseball. Like I just like the way they're just playing. Period. And I like them here. I like them here in this spot. I like them. I really do. I really do like them in this spot. And I'm just gonna roll with the Angels train right now. And I got the Angels on the -1. Next game, we got actually actually there's not enough juice on the Angels -1. I'm gonna give you guys something better. I'm gonna give you guys, even if the Angels win, I'm gonna give you guys the under. That's a little too high. And I think these guys actually place this total by the eye test and not by the stats test and by their mind. They've seen what Angels are capable of. We all know that they have big bats, but the pitchers on the mounds are pitchers that bait you into hitting pop flies, meaning like the ball goes up, it doesn't go out. You know what I mean? And with the temperature that's going on in LA right now, and these guys are respectively 13th and 10th in runs and around 4.5 runs allowed. That's like eight together. That's eight. The under is at 10.5. I'll take the under. So that's what I'm gonna take back the Angels. We're not gonna give the money line or the -1. We're gonna give you the under 10, and that will be the play. The under 10. Yeah, they do. They do. But this Ramirez guy, he might be due for a loss. You know what I mean? He's 3-0. He's not no ace. But if he is an ace, the under is in our favor. If he does get hit, right? Let's say Fry comes out and does what he's supposed to do and carries the Athletics, right, to win this game. That means they made sure the Angels bat don't score a lot of points. You see where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, yeah, it's I like the under in this game. So straight up under, and I like Angels too, but Angels not playing a lot of money. I like the under. The under is valuable, and that would be the play. We got we got the next game we got is Padres and Cardinals. We got Lore. He's 5-7 with a 4.32 ERA, and we got Wucha. He's 5-3, and that man right there, Wucha. Oh man, that guy! I swear, man. I swear, he's very disappointing. You know, he's very disappointing. This guy, where do I start with this guy? Where do I start with? Not only is he giving up home runs and shit, okay? We have Goldsmith. He's not even hitting. We have STL. That's they're they're out here just like they're doing what they're doing at home, right? But when it comes to on the road life, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. On the road life, they're joking. And they're losing, then winning, then losing. They're on a losing streak right now. They lost the last 3 games. Now they go to San Diego to try to right the ship, right? But they're getting the San Diego team that's pretty hot right now, right? San Diego is 40-40. They're also 23-27. No, 21-20 at home. So they're just above 500 at home. I don't see San Diego losing this game. Why would San Diego lose this game? Everything is in their favor. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They're 1 point above 500 at home. They're 1 game away from being a record above 500. Okay. They're playing against a team that's not good on the road. Okay. That's on a losing streak that started at home. And they're 16-21 at away. And they're having problems of hitting. It only makes sense to pick Padres. And Padres, I shall. Padres on the money line. I like Lord to get 6-7, so he's gonna be 6-7 after tonight. And I like STL to go to 50% and might even go under 50% by the end of this weekend. STL might have a losing record, and Padres might come out with a winning record. You know what I mean? But I like Padres here on the money line. I tell you this, I like Padres on the money line to go above 50% and show these guys that at the beginning of the year, it was a little phase where they need to get their feet wet. Now they know what they're here for, and they're gonna do what they need to do. We got the last game on the chart, Giants and Diamondbacks. We got Kelly versus Anderson. Now the Diamondbacks, they're gunning for more. Basically, they're trying to right the ship. These guys hasn't been playing good at all, and a team to be good against is the Giants. Like the Giants are trash, but the Diamondbacks hasn't been one of those teams that you're like, yeah, for sure, we could put money on the Diamondbacks and then walk away and go have dinner. I know your dinner is paid for because those people, you come back and then you're like, shit. I shouldn't have went for dinner. They cost me a lot of money. You know what I mean? So, in saying all that, 16-24 away, 25-19. It's at a 50-50. Basically, it's at a pick 'em, right? Why is it at a pick 'em? Because Diamondbacks is not that good. Okay. The Giants is not that good. I don't want to pick any of these guys, honestly. I really don't. Freaking Kelly's a rookie. Okay. Anderson, he's a rookie. All these guys are rookies. Okay. Escobar, he's planning to start. I don't know, man. This game, I'm gonna stay off of. This game, two rookies, two shit teams. One team that's not playing how he's supposed to be playing. The other team is no bet for me. So Giants, I have no play in that, and I'm not gonna force a bet in that one. So my plays for the MLB is Royals. We got Royals. We got Rays. We got Cubs. We got Atlanta. We got Philly. We got under in the Houston game. We got over in the Pittsburgh game. We got Dodgers -1. We got under in the Angels. Yeah, they 5-0. But why are they a pick 'em though? You know? Why? Because Kelly's not solid. You know what I mean? And he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Anderson, he's not solid neither. You know? The over under is at 7.5. I would go with the over again. You know what I mean? Instead of picking a side. You feel me, Sam? Like, I know they're 5-0, but they should be more favored than just a pick 'em. You know? Because if you could find out they're 5-0, I could find out they're 5-0. For sure, they know they're 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Why is it a pick 'em? You see where I'm coming from here? Like, those type of things you take into consideration, you know? But if you feel that you have an edge on that side, then pick it by all means. But make sure you put a X amount of money that if it does lose, you're not mad. You know what I mean? Like you're able to take that loss like a man. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But for me, I'm just gonna stay away from that. If I do pick a play, I would put the over. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You see? So if you know that it's a killer, then stay away from it. There's plenty of other plays to bet, you know what I'm saying? Don't force the play. Don't force the play. Don't force the play. But if you want action on it, because a late night game, after it's the last game of the night, right? So you make a little bank in a day, then put a little change by all means, put a little change on the end. That's how you would have to money manage it. You know what I'm saying? Just put a little change on the end. So those plays, those are the plays for me. And we got CFL. We got freaking Montreal and Hamilton against Hamilton, Montreal, where I'm from. They're 0-1. Pretty trash, pretty trash, pretty trash. And Hamilton is 2-0. The spread is 12.5. And I don't know if you guys been watching the CFL. Yesterday we had the Winnipeg Bombers. Easy money. Easy money. If you guys follow me on that shit, we cashed at ease. And now this is another game I like to see. This is a 13.5 spread actually on the mise on the bet online and shit like that. Is a 12.5 spread. That spread been moving. And the over under is at 57.5. Okay, this game right here is a type of game where I see Hamilton covering. Why do I see Hamilton covering this? Is because the Eskimos beat the Montreal, okay? And the Eskimos is shit. You see what happened to them yesterday? Hamilton is the real deal. Hamilton took Toronto. Okay, Toronto is defending champs. Hamilton beat Toronto by 50 last weekend. Montreal is worse than Toronto. And the spread is only 13.5. You guys, this is a gift. Hamilton to cover that spread, 13.5. These guys don't even have a proper these guys don't even have a proper quarterback. Okay? Oh, say word. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, CFL is easy money, man. It's nothing like the NFL. It's not as spectacular. You don't see as much hits and as much dances and all that shit. But like easy money, man. Easy money. Especially when Montreal plays, when my hometown plays, they're trash. Okay? They're really trash. And this is easy money. Hamilton, for me, I like Hamilton here to cover that spread, and this is a no-brainer, I find. We have a guy named Adams that's gonna start in the Alouettes, and that guy's trash. Who is this guy? We had three different starters so far. So the first game we had a starter. Week two, there was a bye, which there was going to be a starter. And that week two starter for week three changed to another third starter. So three different starters now. And Montreal doesn't even know what to do with themselves. I like Hamilton here to cover that spread. Yeah, I see you. He paid his dues. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. He about to pay his dues when these guys slaughter him on that field. You know, you know what I mean? When they slaughter his ass on the field, dog. When Hamilton goes and injures his ass, he started today. Gonna be back up tomorrow. Hamilton minus the 13, guys. That's my play for CFL. And we go finish this up with the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, the Aces caught us. They let the Sparks finish their losing streak on them. So the Sparks is in the winning column. And I like Dallas, New York. Okay. We had Dallas the last time out for the upset. Okay. Cashed. Cash, we like that cash, you know what I'm saying, on the spread. And they won straight outright. Now they're on the road again at a 3.5 underdog against New York. And these guys, so basically, Dallas hasn't won on the road yet. Okay. New York is 2-4. Okay. At home. Dallas is coming off a win. New York is on a losing streak. This right here, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm about to do you guys something. This right here, Dallas is gonna win on the money line. Yeah, I was, man, I was. But streaks are meant to be broken and start new ones. When you lose, you learn from your mistakes. You go back to the office. You cap more. You come back stronger, and you get this cash. You know what I'm saying? As long as you make sure you win above 54%. Me, I'm trying to win 56.4% all the time. You make sure you get your wins around those percentages. You'll be rolling all the time. You know what I'm saying? A loss ain't nothing. A loss, you just look at it as a deposit at the bank. When you win again, you get your deposit back. Just like a paycheck when you go to work. You don't take out your whole paycheck when it comes on payday. You take it out piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with this gambling shit. This sports betting shit. You invest, you lose, cool. It's an investment in a bank. Next day, you try to get your money back and then some. You know what I'm saying? In this game, though, we're gonna start off with an underdog. I like Dallas on the money line. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to be safe if you're making parlays. Put the +3. If you're doing single bets, Dallas money line easy. Put a little 50, $100 on that, and watch Dallas get their first win on the road. New York is gonna be a victim tonight. New York was a victim in the NBA. They ain't getting no KD. They ain't getting Clay, and they're damn sure ain't getting Kyrie. Now the women's New York team is gonna get victimized too. I've been capping for fuck probably like 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. It's gonna be my seventh year. No, damn. 8 years. I've been capping for 8 years, brother. Been capping for 8 years. But my personal, just my personal things, been capping, going to the depths, doing online stuff, just just to pass the time and stuff like that. Then I started to realize that I could actually cap, you know? And now we are here now, full value. You know what I'm saying? That's how it started. It all started with just wanting a little extra money. I would be able to look at the games and be like, "Oh shit, I knew that shit was gonna happen." And those people where you're like, "Oh, I knew that was gonna happen," or whatever the case may be. You know, they're like, "Oh, well, prove it." You know what I'm saying? Or, "Oh, anyways, you didn't know that." You just say it because it already happened. But I was one of those that was fortunate enough to be able to do it, and I made it a serious thing in my life. I like doing it, so I ended up doing it. Been 8 years now. We're going on 8 years. So we next game we got Phoenix and Indiana. These guys, that spread is a 2.5. No, it's a 5.5. Phoenix is a 2-1 at home, and Indiana is 3-3 away. In this game right here, I see you, Mystic. You like Phoenix. Phoenix is also on a win streak. Indiana, they've been losing, but they've been losing home games. You know what I'm saying? What I do like though, what I've been seeing though, instead of picking a side, okay, instead of picking a side, I really do like the under in this game. I like the pace that these guys play at, and I like the defense that these guys play at. 151, I think that's a little too much. And I don't see Indiana getting more than 70 points. Okay? In saying all that, let I like the under in that game. So I'm gonna give the under in the Phoenix Indiana game, 151. And the last game, but not least, Chicago and Seattle. Chicago meets the first place team in the West, Seattle. Both of them are on a losing streak. Seattle hasn't lost at home yet, and it's not going to happen today. I like Seattle to win this game, and this Chicago is not going to beat Seattle at home. It's just not going to happen. Chicago is 50% on the road. Um, they lost against Washington. In order for Chicago to do good, they're gonna need Quigley to come out here and play some terrific basketball. Jay Lavender has to come through. 6 points is not gonna cut it. D Shields is gonna have to play. Their whole basically supporting cast is gonna have to come out and play live. Other than that, I don't see these guys doing anything much. And I like Seattle here. So my plays in WNBA, I like Dallas on the money line. I like Seattle to cover the spread and the under in the Phoenix. A quick recap: Hamilton to cover that spread, and we got the Padres. We got the under in the Angels game. We got the Dodgers. We got the over in the Pirates game. We got Philly, Atlanta, Cubs, Rays, Royals. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? This show would be nothing without you guys. I'm telling you guys this right now. Without you guys, thank you for all the support. First time going live. We're gonna see if we're gonna do this shit again. This shit, we went fucking long, I tell you that. But it might be a Friday thing or a Thursday thing or whatever. I don't know. Oh shit! Before I leave, my parlay Friday. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you guys a nice parlay today. I'm gonna give you guys a mix with WNBA and MLB. So the parlay of the day. Okay. Shit, there's so many things. All right, I'm gonna give you. I'm not even gonna give you the W. I'm gonna give the CFL. So so Philly is going to be the first pick. Okay, and I'm gonna parlay that with Hamilton to cover that spread and beat the shit out of fucking Montreal. And I'm also gonna add Seattle. So these are all money lines. So no, the Hamilton's has to be the spread. So Hamilton 12.5, money line for Philly, money line for Seattle. Three-way parlay, one MLB, one CFL, one WNBA. And that will be the parlay Friday. Next time we go live, I'm gonna announce that. I will keep you guys posted on that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, tell your boys, your friends, your family. We out here giving free picks. We gonna cash. I'm gonna post this shit on Twitter. Keep you guys posted. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the chat. Thank you guys for everything, man. And I'm just trying to give you guys winners. I'm Kobe Williams, Full Value family. You're watching Full Value. And you guys have a great weekend. For all you Canadians out there that's watching, happy Canada Day. We about to hit them fucking bears and the fireworks. For all you Americans out there, we'll hit you up on the 4th. Don't worry, I ain't forget about you guys, and we gonna have some cashes for you guys to have your fun and shit and your barbecues and shit. Till then, I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm Kobe Williams. Peace. Have a good weekend.